Howdy, howdy, this is Crafty Grinding back again with an arena preview video for Marvel Contest of Champions. Today I'm going to do an arena preview for the upcoming Hela and Gamora arenas. And as I usually like to do, the first thing is determine how do these arenas stack up to previous arenas. When it comes to 4-star feature and 3-star features, they're either a new champ or an old champ. Those are the typical similar results that we like to see. And with Hela, of course, she's a new champ. When we come over to the 4-star basic, there's either low interest, mid interest, or high level of interest. When it comes to Gamora, I believe she belongs to that low interest. And to be quite honest, if you even look at all of the recent Guardians of the Galaxies that come through with Rocket, Groot, and Drax, they've all been kind of in that low interest. Now, when Star-Lord comes up in about a month, I don't think he'll be in low interest. He'll probably be on the high interest side, but at least with Gamora, I think she too will be in the low interest side. So now that I've kind of categorized these, when I take a look at some recent low tier results, including Drax, but then also looking at Iron Fist and Old Man Logan, you can see for the most part, they run kind of in between that 2.10 to 2.3 million, with the 11 to 25% tier right around 1.5 to 1.6 million, which that is around the last milestone reward for the 4-star basic arena. So people basically get to that, go put in a little extra effort for the better 11% tier shards, or shard tier, I should say, and then with the top 10%, they're not even having to go that higher when you get into that 2.1, 2.8, 2.08, and 2.3 range. So with the Gamora arena, I really don't think there's going to be a big surprise on what's going to happen here. This trend is probably one of the more stable trends out there if she truly does play like a low interest champ, which I really do believe she will. She's very similar to Drax in terms of her usability in the game. Another Cosmic Champ. There's been a lot of Cosmic Champs coming through, and she's been in the game for some time. A lot of folks have her, so I think she'll definitely kind of fit in that low interest tier. So that, but there's a lot of variability with the 4-star feature and 3-star feature. So let's take a look at first some recent 4-star feature results. And you can see all the way back with Morningstar, she came in at 17.9 with a top 10% at 4.6. You can see with Blade, he set the all-time high record right now that we currently have, that first round cutoff at 19.3 million with a top 10% at 4.6. And again, these are veteran bracket results that we're looking at here, so nothing for the intermediate or beginner bracket. And then what was interesting with Thor Ragnarok, there was an interesting situation because this is the first new 4-star champ that we had with Valor included, but that really didn't push his numbers higher, and actually one of the lower numbers. Now, and at the end of the day, when you're putting in this much effort for a champ, when you get into that 17 million range, it's really based off of how good of a champ that really is. And I think Thor Ragnarok, while he's a decent champ, he's nowhere close to a champ like Blade or even Mephisto, who was in the 18 million range before Morningstar. So that's why you don't see his results here. But what is interesting, if you look at the top 10%, though, the high end shard tier, you can see that that came in at 4.75, a whole 150,000 higher than what you typically see for that tier. And that, I think, Valor did play a role there. So Valor really didn't have an impact on the getting the champ cutoff because that's such a high number to begin with. But we are seeing, I mean, if you look at all the recent results, there is an impact on those shard tiers, both the top 10% as well as that 11%, the 11% shard tier. And then when we look at the 3-star feature recent results, you can see Morningstar came in at 1.54. Surprisingly, Blade went lower at 1.52. And then there was a big drop off, 200,000 almost, which is pretty significant for the 3-star feature arena, where Thor Ragnarok came in at 1.36. So with these kind of up and down results, a big variation, 2 million to get the champ in the 4-star feature and 200,000 almost, which is probably not as significant as the 4-star feature, but still pretty significant for the 3-star feature. There's a ton of variation here in the last couple new arenas, new champ arenas. So with that being the case, would love to hear your input. What do you think Hela's 4-star feature will be? Will it be in the 17 to 18 million range, 18 million to 19 million range, or 19 million plus? Will she possibly push for that first, that high all-time high first round cutoff that Blade currently owns at 19.3 million. And then what about the three-star feature? Will Hela be in that 1.35 range to 1.45, or will she be 1.45 to 1.55, or will she be greater than 1.55 and push Mephisto for that all-time high first round cutoff for the three-star feature? So really want your input. I've been doing this over the last couple of weeks, and it's been very helpful for creating those first rounds. And for the most part, the wisdom of the crowds has come through. I think the recent Nebula arena, we were all kind of a bit surprised with the results there when she pushed closer to 4 million versus 3 million. But that can happen from time to time. So really appreciate the community taking a couple minutes, heading over to the community section in my channel and sharing your voice. So if you could do that here with the Hela 3-star and 4-star feature arenas, would really appreciate it. If you're not familiar exactly where the community section of a YouTube channel is located, here's a quick screen grab to see. You can see when you go to my home page, my home YouTube channel page, you'll see at the top there's homes, videos, playlists, and then a community section, community area. You can click that, and when you click that, you'll see the two polls show up. So if you could go over, share your thoughts on this, I'll definitely consider that as I create the first round arena cutoff predictions here in the next couple of days. So anyway, and if you're having problems finding it and just want to throw your ideas, your thoughts into the comments of this video, that's cool too. And actually, if you do go over to the polls and want to put some kind of some of your thoughts down in the comment section there, I've been grabbing some of those and throwing them to the video, so feel to throw them over there as well. But if you like this video, we really appreciate you clicking that thumbs up button. And if you like this and other videos I have on the channel, would really appreciate a subscribe. Other than that, thanks a lot for stopping by and have a great day.